Season's greetings. Welcome back to the Addams Family Mystery Mansion. This is part 1 to the last update for 2020. It is an interesting one indeed. And probably something you weren't, let's be honest, you probably were expecting, but I will say it anyways. Let's say it together. It's the holidays, everybody. Yes, the holidays are back once again. And what is more is festivities as a whole. And you're probably looking at this and thinking, this looks weird. They look more cheery and bright and festive in the sense, right? Is that a word? Yeah, festive, that's probably a word. Anyways, let's find out more about what's going on here with the email, so I'll talk more about that. No more holidays for everyone. Yes, another weird event where it's basically normal day. In fact, so normal that it's nice and bright outside. Very bizarre for the Addams, but hey, sometimes being normal is weird, and they love the weird, so it's contradicting if anything. But let's read this here. The holidays are upon us once again, and the Addams prepare for another year of adventures in the snow. They'll receive a strange gift from the town's locals, so they'll try to have an normal celebration. Yes, apparently the townspeople felt bad for last time, so they decided to give them this here. This is the second holidays, by the way, we got, so it's interesting we got to see this. And by the way, that's not the only thing. Now there's something else. Introducing power-ups to the puzzle minigames, a new way to beat difficult levels and create kooky combinations. Oh boy, I can't wait to try that out. I know they've recently fixed the update for this match 3 thing, so I'm glad that was fixed, but it's what it is. What else is new? One seasonal cookie box with awards for the holiday events. 11 outfits such as Holiday Suit Pugsley, Winter Lady Morticia, and Red-Nosed Lion Kitty. 50 decorations such as the plastic tree, frozen fountain, and snack of skulls. Stack, not snacks. Just remember that. And it's a reference to last year's skulls. You'll see. 11 oh, by the way, this is triggering me that there's no space here, but alright, anyways. 11 animations close by. 1 animations. Again, that's still just bothering me. Regardless, such as sewing sweaters, gift rampage, and here's Kitty. 10 items to collect and craft, such as the old holiday skull. See, that's what I was talking about right there. Addams eggnog and wrapping dolls. And of course, and look at that goofy looking key. Get the whole experience, get the gold pass, and decorate your mansion, because of course. And if you're curious, here is what the game looks like internally, and it's very festive indeed. It looks very abnormal for the Addams anyways. So yeah, that's it for the email. You can expect what to come near. So that's it for now. And if you're curious, here is a patch note from the App Store I got from my side here, which is interesting. And yeah, the one thing I wanted to introduce was the fact that in October and November we got to see a sneak peek of this, but it's finally now officially here. The power-ups and puzzle minigames are finally in the game, despite we testing it out before. Unofficially, but hey, it's here now, so that's great. But that's not all. Now, there's one other thing that happened. At some point, a new level hit, which I believe is, I think, 29. I think, yeah. So this is why you got, like, Hail Pugsley. It's just kind of like this type of setting going on here with him as a... Well, they'll explain more when we ever get to it in the future, but yeah, it's going to be a little while away. I'm still lagging behind, as you probably know. But, yeah, well, that's last but not least, let's take a look into the icon. So this is what it looks like here. It is Wednesday in the frozen back there, which is pretty nice. Nice indeed. So, yeah. Anyways, that's about it. Let's just dive into the gameplay. This is taking place on December the 9th of 2020. So, we're back in here, and as you can pretty much tell, the snow has finally arrived in town. And not only that, but also, as you can hear, soon, hopefully music will come in, which is the Christmas season one that we got from last year. So this is going to be interesting to see how they're going to pull this one off as far as theming goes, but I'm intrigued. Color me intrigued. That's all I was gonna say. But yeah, so this is taking place, I think, maybe a day or two later, after the last event we had, which was Thanksgiving, and yeah, this is going to be interesting, ending the whole series off like this, and coming to tuition of finally like what I think overall with everything, which is amazing, man. It's hard to believe that it's already been through a year, and we're going to be looking at something here. Anyways, finally the update's here. And, yeah, it's the next day, so the 10th. And, yeah, as you can hear in the background a little bit, the Christmas music is around us, so that's always great to hear. Now then, let's see. There we go, the event's mysteries. It's hard to imagine it's been a year since that, but yeah, so let's see this here. So we got Old Holiday Skull. So it looks like they're reusing something from last year. It looks like this is where we're going to get it from that. Oh, 4 weeks and 4 days. Nice. So we got that for Gomez. We have this for our first item. And, let's see. Oh, yeah, the snowman. Interesting. We got some creepy snowman, which is always festive. You know. Oh, we got some more of that. Holiday hat. I guess that's an item. Yeah, that's a craftable. And, metal armor skin. That's cool. It's nice indeed. Always good. We got that, which is another one of the craftables. And this is... Okay, so sewing machine. So that's something we're going to get. So, holiday skull. Yeah, so that's a craftable. We get something ugly sweater for grandma. And we get red stockings. Interesting. Oh, we got the stairs here for 25. Interesting. Why it's so far back here? Huh. Weird. Probably... I wonder what the last item is going to be then. Got a pile of presents. Alright. Let's see this. And, yeah, so we got a coffin couch. So that's the last item here. And it looks like we got some cookies. Nice. And we got the couch, of course. I mean the chair, sorry. The couch is over here. Ah, okay, so Morticia's the big final prize, as it were. Okay, so we got holiday boots. Okay, holiday hat. Holiday suit. Holiday costume, holiday rose, ugly sweater, wrapped doll, holiday presents, and we got Addams eggnog, and then we get the perfect holiday. Interesting. Alright, so we got the gold pass, the infinite lives, premium pack, and it looks like our bonus reward is actually some sort of... Looks like a looks like a decorated tree, which I guess is the tree in question that they were mentioning in the storyline. I guess we're going to find out more if this is the case, but I'm going to assume that's what it is. Yeah, it's a bonus reward. They don't really tell you what it is. You would think that they would give you a name of what it is, but nope. It's just, hey, bonus reward. Premium pack comes with this. Fester, her, a few of the items here. And, first time, no, not really first time. I was about to say new stuff. Oh yeah, and then if you get the in the lives pack, we can get through this, which, by the way, I will showcase a little bit of the puzzles, but fear not, no more of this puzzles. We're done. after what happened, oh boy, no, we're not doing that no more. Don't worry about that. Oh god, oh dear. All right, so let's see this here. We got some stuff to work on. And, oh yeah, so sorry about that, it was a cut because I wanted to open up this box. So, yeah, so this is what it looks like when you open the box here. Interesting. Right. And we should have... Yeah, there she is. Of course, hello Petunia. So we got the winter costume for Gomez. And, yeah. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. I got the Golden Reaper and then the winter dress, or winter lady. Yeah, so, oh no. I'm kind of meh about it. I'm more curious about it, but yeah, it doesn't look like a gold thing. It looks basically the same from the last one, right? Wednesday, we got winter outfit. Or winter clothes, I should say. So then we got Pugsley, which is actually a holiday suit. Interesting to call it a holiday suit and not Santa Claus. I mean, come on, we all know what it is. Why are you so... It's like, what, you can't see the boogeyman. Alright, snowman for Fester, of course. And yeah, we're gonna find out what he does there in a minute. And if I'm not mistaken, there is okay. So just curious about that. We got dog soda for Grandma, like I mentioned before. And that's what she does. She probably needs that item in the pack, though, unfortunately. Lurch doesn't get anything, surprisingly, which is... So, but, I mean, I'm glad he has his holiday get-up from last year, so... Poor Lurch. He's excluded from the family this year. As well as Cousin It. Cousin It and Lurch, not a part of the family this year. I mean, at least they got Christmas get-ups this time around, so that's great. At least now we have Christmas stuff. Parker actually has a winter outfit as well. Or clothes, I should say, but, you know. I can't believe I missed out on her in her get-up before in the past, but whatever. So we got the red-nosed lion. Okay. And that's what he needs to do there. Okay. It's a thing. Okay, he got a holiday hat. That's cool. And, yeah, that's what he gets to need for that. Let's look for... Let's see if Sloom actually has something for us. She does! Okay, so she has a holiday... yeah, spirit. Holiday spirit is what it's called. Okay. Interesting. And I think maybe Socrates has something. I'm assuming the poor boy has to have something. He does. Okay, finally he's going to get part of this jolliness. And he has... Yeah, so there you go. Alright, let's see what this quest is all about, and let's just dive into it, shall we?
Who was that at the door, Gomez?
The locals felt bad for the initial distrust of us, so they brought a gift.
Is that a demon-repelling device? The flashing lights would scare any underworld beast.
It's a holiday tree, Mother. That's what ordinary people put up in this time of year.
Well, that settles it. We'll have an abnormally normal holiday season.
A normal holiday gift. Place a stock of skulls. Obtain an old holiday skull from last year. Most likely that's what they're going to mention. It's like, these holiday skulls from last year's will do well. I mean, that's obviously what they're doing. But yeah, interesting. So, not only did they have a normal Thanksgiving, but they have a normal, holiday special. Man, they're tiny, by the way. But, you know, that's okay. Like, they're just one by one. But, yeah, whatever. But I'm surprised. That's, oh god, yeah, I'm just baffled by that. But yeah, so we got that going on there, so that's cool. But yeah, so it's every 3 hours, so as I was expecting. But yeah, hello you. Let's see this. Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay, let's go this. All right, let's see this. Alright, so there's 16, and yep, there's our new stuff. There they are. We've already seen this before, but here they are officially. So this is the thing. So let's see what these do. I'm curious. Or probably not. I guess I don't care. Because I've already seen them before, but, yeah, I'm kind of curious about what my past self did here, but, yeah. By the way, I hate the fact that, I could have done 5, but my dumb brain didn't see that at the time. But, yeah. Yeah, but like I said, we're not going to deal with a lot of these puzzle stuff, so don't worry. It's going to be more exciting things. I'm just doing this because, I guess, I'm tired, I guess. I'm lazy. What do you expect me to say? Right, so we got that going on here. And that will do there. Cool. Perfect. That's great. Yay, so we don't have to do this anymore. That's brilliant. Alright, cool. Thank you. And we got a box for that, so that's great. Open the box. Perfect. Alright. Okay, and I believe... No, I didn't level this up. Interesting. Alright, let's go inside the mansion here. So this is what the mansion looks like in the... So we get a sneak peek of what to expect this time around. Aunt Sloom doesn't do anything, I'm surprised. And, oh, that's... Okay, so we get to see some stuff there. But I see what they did with Lurch. So Lurch is still dressed up, but they made him do the animation with the candles. So that's kind of interesting. Cousin Ada's is rocking out. Sure, why not? Again, I'll zoom in once we get to these officially, so I'll show them off properly. I get a sneak peek at the holiday skin here, which is, again, I'll talk about that when we get to there, and then get Grandma doing this, so... Okay, so she does use that. Alright, so she does use that ice thing, so that's good. Oh, and Kitty actually does... Oh, I just realized Kitty has something in the back and is, like, riding him. Interesting. And he's moving around, too. That's cute. That's like a little elf on the shelf kind of, like, goblin thing going on there. That's cute. Alright, kudos to the... kudos to the design team for doing that. That is just... Mwah. Alright, so we got him... Okay, so he's eating cookies, so... Interesting, and then Socrates just kind of goes into the bones there. The Bone Zone! With the skulls, but, whatever. And we get a sneak peek outside with the whole, you know, snowmen and stuff. And, yeah, Gomez and Morticia doing this as well, so... We get a good idea. Again, when we officially get these costumes, I'll... zoom them in properly, but, you know, it's what it is. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be, like, this rude, but, yeah, man, if he's like, oh, cool, I just realized that. Yeah, I see the balloon there, by the way. Okay. But, yeah, cool. They actually have a new costume. That's a new car. Man, God, that's bright. That really stands out. I think, I don't know if it's a new car, because it kind of looks like it might look like the one from last year, but maybe it's a skin, maybe. But yeah, I'm surprised she doesn't do anything for Slim here. I don't know, I guess they want to keep it a surprise. But okay, she just wanders around, why not? And then nothing else is going on in here, so it's kind of bare, honestly, with this design, but, I mean, it works for what it is. Anyways, we're back here, and yeah, as you can see, the black yard, yeah, it's... So level 28, I'm sorry. So it wasn't level 29, it was level 28. So it was close. That was close. Okay, you can't blame me. Right, so we still got some stuff to do here, like the pet cemetery, which I'm not doing because I want to finish off the quest line with our favorite butler that we kind of went through before. But yeah, anyways, let's just go ahead and... buy a costume. What costume? Well, that would be Parker's. Yep, because I didn't get to do Parker's thing from September, the event that I didn't bother with at all. I'll have her put back in her Christmas getup because why not? Anyways, let's continue.
To have a conventional holiday, we'll need someone to wear a Santa suit. Dog it.
First the abominable tree, and now this normal holiday talk. This is not the classic Addams way, Gomez.
Come on, Mother. The locals have proven that they can be trustworthy. Let's give their traditions a try for once. And even if I'm wrong, what would be better than a holiday full of the dread of living a normal life?
That's true. The dread of normal, monotonous life can help ease this. But I got my eye on you.
Of course, Grandma's not the one who's in the bowl game. She's like, I'm old! I don't want to deal with this whippersnapper newfangled thing. Gomez, I didn't raise you to be like that. I raised you to be kooky, not crazy. Anyways, let's continue.
The holiday tree looks much better with a skull on top and chains for decorations.
It's one use for all those leftover skulls we had from last holiday season.
That's just a start. Next, let's set up a station for wrapping gifts. I've been studying mummification. We can wrap presents just like mummies.
Too bad we don't have bodies to practice on. We don't have any bodies, do we, sis?
Well, we have you. That's a start. Just like Mommy. Place a gift wrapping thing and get wrapping dolls. And yeah, so they just confirmed it. So that was the tree in question that we get in there. The special prize. And these are the old skulls from last year, so that's nice that they're reusing old assets, but kind of change it slightly. Again, I'm not too bothered by it, I just find it amusing is all. Right, so I guess we're gonna need her to make some dolls because this is gonna be needed for the wrapping gifts, and that makes sense with the whole wrapped like a mummy. I guess it makes sense, but oh god, the paper that's gonna be with it, and then there's another cut there. So oops, again, can't blame me. I want to watch the ad. I didn't want you to bug with that. All right, let's see if this time around I'm gonna try out the new stuff. Yeah, so let's see if I do it now. Okay, so I got a few here. No, I just noticed I have 4 of that, 2 of the rakes, and 3 of the shovels. Am I gonna use it at all or show it off? No? I mean, I kinda did in November, but you know, I want to see it officially. This is officially now, but this is like... Come on, use the power-ups, man. It's begging you to use it. I'm curious about... Oh my god. Look at this. Look what I'm doing. Come on, man. I really did not want to use the powers. I'm like, oh, I need to save it for those special moments, but why not now? Come on, man. I want to see them. Oh, come on. Boo. You're not going to continue. You need to get rid of that stuff. Come on, use the rake. Rake that stuff. Oh my god, what's wrong with you? Alright, yeah, here we go. And I'm like, Dart, what could I do? And they're like, you could do bombs. And I'm like, oh, what? Really? Oh, I did not know that. And, yep, here comes hell. Yep, here's hell. It can't just generate a puzzle match for me? No. Yep, well, good. Glad. Oh, finally we got something going on. Oh, and then we do it again. And again. And again. And again. And again. Well, I mean, that did something, but it's not gonna help me. Oh, wait, nope, never mind. There we go. Oh, that was painful. God. Oh, sweet summer child. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this, by the way. There's no way. Because again, stingy Grim with his power-ups, it seems like. Man, I feel like I'm... God, this is like... I'm just recalling way back in 2018 when I used to do this gimmick where I was like, Gail, finally! Switch the connection to 2 tiles. This one's clears columns a row with the center where you choose. Yep, and then this one here, the other one, clear a single tile without using a move. Thank you for explaining it to me. So now finally he's going to use the power-ups, as he should have. God. Alright, so yeah, okay, good. You killed that spider. Good. Now you're going to use anything else, or no? No, you're obviously not going to do that, so that's great. Yeah, well, good. Yeah, perfect. That was a great use for that power-up. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Ah, God. This is just so bad. There we go. And, yeah, I got, oh, good. Yay, I did it. Perfect. Let's just ignore that. But yeah, there we go. And, yeah, that was painful. That was painful for everybody, I would say. So, apologies on that, but, again, oh, God. What can I say? It's just like, it just happens, man. It's not my fault. But yeah, we're gonna skip it now. Don't worry, I'm not doing that no more. I got what we needed to get, so now we're skipping it. Right. And, alright, so we got that going on here. Anyways, why don't we take a little bit of a breaky poo, and we'll come back after it. So, see you soon. Welcome back from the break, and we finally have enough money to put these chairs down, which will complete the objective to this story of Fired Up. Now, something interesting I want to point out is that I made a mention before with our dear friend, Lieutenant Uni, and I made an incorrection when I said that I thought this guy belonged to the Psychonauts. He did, actually. I talked to the guy in question. Sorry about that jump cut. I talked to the guy in question, and...
You rang? We sure did. Lurch had something he wants to tell you. Tell them, Lurchy. fired. But you can't fire us. We've been a family for years.
Well, sucks to be you, Gomez.
What are you guys doing in the cottage? Don't we need to act as servants? Not any longer, Fester. We've been fired. You've never been fired, Gomez? Of course, you've never had a job before, but...
This cottage was already crowded even without you two joining us.
The replacements. Okay, so you know where this is going. Anyways, with Lieutenant Uni over there. I said that he reminds me of that one character from the game. And technically, the reference for him actually did come from that game. But it was the wrong character. It was actually the guy that ended up making the other guy go to the loony bin. Yes, the guy you helped with who's related to Napoleon. That's who it was. And I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. So, you know what I think happened? They must have gotten that reference, and then he looked at the other guy and go like, why don't we merge those two together? So I think that's what it was, okay? That's my gut. That's what I'm going with. But, I did talk to the guy in question to see, because, I had good contacts with him, and I'm just like, hey, I'm curious, what kind of thing have you been doing? And he's like, of course, here's the reference for him, and I'm like, that makes sense. I thought he looked like a Psychonauts character. I'm glad to know that he is indeed a Psychonauts character, so he belonged in the universe indeed. But yeah, it made sense because the whole, looking like a soldier kind of thing. Same thing with Napoleon Bonaparte over there. Right. Anywho, despite that, that's gonna be the only time we're gonna watch that story, by the way, unfortunately. We will jump into another story coming up, so we'll take a look into that one. But for the most part, it's just going to be focusing on this Christmas stuff, and I believe the next episode we might be finishing up with the, we'll probably be finishing up with the last one there, so that will probably be what we'll be doing. So yeah, we got that going on there, so not to worry so much about that, but it will come when it comes. And despite that, noises are coming from down in the basement. In the catacombs here, namely just because of work. Certain things, needless to say. It is the festivities, after all. People are coming and going, and trying to get ready for the holidays coming up. So, we got that going on. So yeah, partially just personal stuff that. I don't want you to get too much into that, but I don't think I'll be able to beat this because of certain things. But yeah, like I said before, we're not going to get a whole lot of these, so don't worry. I'm not going to bore you with that. But I did get this completed, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, see, number 5. Yay, did it. Cool. Anyways, yeah, there's that too. Right, what now? I guess we're gonna be completing off this main quest. Maybe. I'm not sure what exactly I'm looking for. Oh, I guess fix the chair there. Why does it need 3 of those chairs, by the way? This whole back area is gonna look crappy, but I guess who cares? Let's play with Pugsley's bombs. And, I think this is where I wanted to do. I wanted to find a good room for this, so I'm putting it over here. Alright, let's finish this.
We can wrap dolls like little mummies. They'll make great gifts.
I bet kids around the world dream of getting a mummified doll in their stocking.
It's what I would want if I believed consumerism could bring true satisfaction.
The thing is, Wednesday, you're not in the right place. You have to go to somewhere like, say, Horror Town. I mean, I'm sure those people would be gladly with those mummified toys.
If you guys want to honor normal traditions, we should build some snowmen.
As long as they look suitably spooky, I'm good with that idea.
Did you already start? Because there's a really creepy snowman outside. And it just moved. Wait a minute. There's something familiar about that snowman.
The living snowman. Place snowmen for them and then obtain the holiday boots. Which, yeah, I wonder who the snowman is. Who's dressed like a snowman? It could be good old Uncle Fester. But, you know, yeah, there's no... Why is he dressed up like that? I guess we'll find out. But, yeah, we're going to be putting the snowmen's down. And, yeah... Well, got that going on. Now then, what else are we going to do here? I mean, we can put a lot of these down, by the way. Which, I mean, we do technically get it on the prize track, but you can buy them, which is just like, you know. And then, yeah, by the way, we get this stuff. We get costumes. So, these are exclusives. You have to buy them with rubies. I believe we unlock them in the actual packs, so we will get to see all of them, so don't worry. We'll switch all these snowmen so they're not all the same snowmen. And, you know, there you go. Right, so now, let's go into the 12th. Sorry, I meant buying this, because I think it went on sale. I mean, I'm hoping that's the case, and I just didn't buy it just because. And by the way, it only came with this little one item. You get 2 decorations. Costume skins, sorry. And then 1 decoration. Which the grandma needs it for, so, you know. I get the whole thing, right, with the prize and all that, but I'm still bummed with the idea that certain costumes can't be done unless you buy an item exclusive to a pack. Although it tells you, oh, it costs this much rubies. Good luck trying to buy it with that much rubies. It's like, that's the value of it. I think that's what it's supposed to be. And yeah, you can't do anything until we get some cookies, which won't be until the very end here. And it has to be a golden pass, by the way. So yeah, another bundle you have to buy. She, on the other hand, needs the candy cane metal suit of armor, so that will be coming up eventually. So, oh, I could apply it now, but I'm not gonna do that right yet. I guess I passed it? Weird, I thought it would come up later. I don't know, it's a weird glitch. But, oh boy. God, I am staying way past my bedtime. Oh, I did unlock it. Interesting. Oh, that's probably because it came with the pack. Right, you unlock it early, that's what it is. Right. So, got that going on there. I think anyways, but I might be mistaken. Anyways, let's just do this real quick. Yay! And oh look, Chef Pack! So we got this going on here. So we're finally at the point where it was unleashed back in July. If you remember back in July, I ended up showing you like, oh, this update happened real quick. Well, this is the level with the update. But we're not going to be doing this at all because again, level 23 and we're kind of doing level 21 stuff. So, yeah, we get a sneak peek at this, but just be ready. We're not going to be playing it just yet.
Gather around, everybody. We have a big event coming up that we must prepare for.
Are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse coming? I've always wanted to meet them.
Even more terrifying, son. The annual Addams family reunion will be held here.
We don't have enough room. We'll have to open up the back kitchen to feed everyone.
Whatever it takes, we can't let the Addams family down.
God forbid we let the Addams family down. Gomez's announcements basically unlock the back, which we're not going to do because we need to unlock the other thing. So, yeah. Bunch of stuff to need to do, and that's going to be neither here or there. And also some other stuff got unlocked as well because we got a new level, so that's great. Yeah, gotta love the glitch, by the way. This new feature, but 2 levels ahead, by the way. Sorry, I was just waiting for that to happen because I kind of speculated that we were going to complete that. And, yeah. It's just, we got a whole bunch of stuff here. You know, we got... Oh, God. Word to the wise. Don't work on stuff. Oh, I didn't get it through a pack. Well, I mean, I kind of got this through the pack, but not in the pack per se. It was more so I got the armor because the level system pushed me to that point. That's what it was. That's what I figured, but I didn't know until I actually looked on there, and I'm like, that explains it. That explains it. Right. So we got that going on there. And, let's see here. What else is there to do? There is something. Let me see this. Can you do something for me? Yeah, you can do me that. So let's have you just do the dress. And we'll open this up because that's always good. Get some nice boxes. Yep, another one. This is the same box from last year, except they changed the reef to that of the new one. So I think it used to be something. It used to be like those berries, I think. I'm not sure. It's been so long since. It's been like a year since that happened. So, God, I'm trying to recall. But I know that that was the same box. I mean, I could always look at the question mark and see for myself, but you know, I can't pay attention to little things like that. God forbid. Oh, by the way, I just noticed the crow floating in midair, so that's always nice to see. I mean, not so nice to the bird, he dies, but nice for me. That's right, every time I yawn, I have to do the Addams snap, because, again, I am way past the time I'm supposed to sleep, because I want to just push this up. I've been busy with doing other stuff, so I've been kind of lagging behind, so I'm doing this now, but God forbid I'm going to be hating myself once I wake up. I mean, if I try to go to bed at some point, but, you know, I just want to get some stuff done, and I hate myself that much. Oh boy, but yeah, vaguely speaking, there's some stuff here to do, but nothing too out of the ordinary. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't mind me. I'm just, you know, bugging myself. But yeah, we could finally put this down and actually have Auntie Sloom do an animation for us and probably unlock something at the same time. As far as what she will give us, I don't know just yet. And this is our first holiday skin, by the way, for the actual armory. You do get another one, but it's at level 27, and it's something completely different, and I don't think it's required for the for that level. It's just there. Right. Alright, so that's what she just gives us, the eggnog. So that's not too bad. So let's just have her do that and take a quick look at how she looks, because she was not featured in the assimilation. Not the assimilation. What's wrong with me? I'm thinking of things, man. God, what was it? Yeah, you know, the mansion. The assimilation mansion, the things merging together. So that's what she does. She kind of goes right close to the armory and kind of fiddles around with the tools. Yeah. She just keeps on flipping the hat back and forth. So she's like tilting this forward, and then she's like flipping the hat back front. Oh no, I see what she was doing. She was changing the bulb. Yeah, that's what she was doing. I was wondering what was going on. That was like the weirdest animation, but I'm like, okay, now I figured it out. It's like not the cleanest of animations, but I kind of click. It's finally clicked to me. Right. Got that going on there. Right. So we got that going on. We've got to open up some more holiday boxes, unlock some costumes, and Parker's still gonna look like an elf despite the fact, and then we got all these costumes of unlocked if we want to, but we're not going to get them just yet. They will be needed though in order to help us with the new area, but you know, we don't need to worry about that just yet. Yeah, so let's see here. Okay. That makes sense there. And right. Let's see. Oh, so it's right there. Okay, so it's 50. Not bad. I mean, it could be worse. It's a rare, so it's not like an epic or a legendary. Anyways, cutting that real quick because we got the outfits. We've got another cut here because you know, reasons. And if I open this box... Yep, that did it. Right, so I got that going on there. Right, so now then, let's see, what can I do while I go? I think we're going to go for a break real quick because I need to get some, you know, some things to fix on the way, but we're not too far behind with this. But yeah, let's just see here. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more, but we're going to take a break in a few more minutes, give or take. Let's just do a puzzle, and then we probably go for a break. Alright, let's see this. Oh, God. Man, I'm going to be so glad when I stop doing this. I mean, I am still kind of stopped doing this. Like, you can tell I stopped caring. But, you know, like, look at these puzzles, man. They just really started to get to the point where I'm like, I don't care no more. Yeah, finally I'm getting some of this stuff. Ah, good. Alright, so I got that part done, so that's great. Not so much, the thing in question. You know why I'm sleepy? I'm staying up for Santa. That's what it is. I'm staying up for the holiday season. Switching different time zones is not the best. As far as, like, going from nights to days, it's just... But I do it for family. So, there's that. But, you know, it's what it is. I don't mind it. I mean, it's a little weird, but, yeah. I mean, think about it like this. The fact that I stayed up this long, probably that's why I'm yawning more than usual, because my body's like, oh, time for bed, and I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna stay up all night. I'm gonna get drunk on tiredness, because, that's just the way I work. And I'm stubborn about it. I'm just going to keep on doing it until I get this done. Dang it. And once that's done and over with, then I'll be happy. But until then, nope. Still got to go through this. And I also have to remember what I'm doing as far as fixing certain things go with this video, because as I'm recording this and as I'm watching this, I go, oh, I forgot some things, but I made it seem like I didn't forget those things because you didn't notice, because I fixed those things in question. So yeah, it's weird like that. Don't think about it. It's none here or there, but yeah, a big surprise. But anyways, yay, I did it. Got it working. Perfect. Oh boy. Yes, perfect, fantastic. So I got that going on there. You know what? Yeah. I really am gonna push it. You know what? We're gonna come back from break and then we're gonna continue from a story. So, yeah, be right back. I'm gonna take a bed.
Uncle Fester, why are you all packed in snow like a holiday snowman?
I've always wanted to feel what it would be like to be frozen alive.
Since you're frozen stiff, you won't mind if I take your winter boots for my holiday outfit?
Actually, I mind that very much. Thank you very much, Pugsley. Whatever.
I'll decorate the house with you, Gomez. But only if I get to decide what's normal.
Surely there's nothing more normal than decorating one's medieval armor sloom.
I suppose so. As long as you put a holiday hat on its head.
The night before, I placed the holiday medieval armor, which I did. Now I just need to get holiday hats. So, I'm back better this time around because I decided to actually sleep. And this is a few hours later. So, yeah. There's a lot to take in, but hey, it's done now, so we should all be good for that. Anyways, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, so we got some costumes going on, so that's interesting. So that's new for 28. While we're at it, why don't we just buy ahead and get the gold pass? So that means we get some goodies at the same time, right? Right, and we get to level up too, which isn't too bad. So we only got one more bundle to go. Oh well, I guess that sleep wasn't all for naught. God, me and my sleeping patterns, man. You gotta blame the season, the holidays for this, because I have to try to balance everything out. But, hey, it's whatever. Anyways, we got them doing that, so unfortunately I can't sew any of the characters that got costumes right now, because they're busy with stuff. But I digress. Let's buy this more of these bags of skulls. Nice big piles of skulls there. Anyways, let's open up some boxes while we're at it. Yeah, so we got that for Gomez already. Alright, so we can't see him, unfortunately, because he's busy, and then he also needs something else, too, so, yeah. Oh, for not, unfortunately. Anyways, we got that continuing, so that's always good. Alright, so now let's do this, open up this, perfect, there we go. Now then, let's see, do more, alright, that's always good. Alright, so, now we got that, do that again. There we go. Right, so, yeah, okay, so, we got this going on here. So, I mean, it's good to get some items and whatnot as well. Unfortunately, not the items we need, but if I'm lucky, we'll actually get the Spooky Spirit quest line done. Yep. Perfect, so now we got to do the boxes, which unfortunately, I used up all my boxes already, so that kind of sucks. We're getting closer to the sewing machine in question that Gomez needs, and that'll be also the next thing we need for the quest. And I believe after this quest line, going into the next one, that'll be it as far as quest lines concerned for this video. The next one, the final one, is going to solve everything up. Or wrap everything up, I should say, so hopefully that turns out pretty okay. Alright then, alright, so now we go through here, now we have him freed, finally. There he goes, nice gentleman, look! We need the sewing machine, which I'm getting close to getting, so yeah, so much he can't do that for now, but at least he looks dashing in his costume, or, you know, his festive. It kind of makes him look old-timey, doesn't he? Like something from Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol. I think that was trying to be the look that they were going for. Yeah, pretty much. But, yeah, not too bad. Anyways, got this going on here. Let's finish this off and continue.
Nothing says the holidays like a suit of armor with a sharpened candy cane.
But where did its holiday hat go? Sorry, Auntie Saloon. I need to borrow it from my Santa outfit. Bye!
You keep running, Pugsley, because if I catch you, I'll make you pay.
I guess Gomez's question earlier, it's like, who plays the Santa Claus? I guess that's Pugsley. He wanted to do it. Why is he doing it, though? I'm not sure. Hopefully we get some context of what exactly he has in mind.
Sweaters are a very normal gift, but I've never been one for knitting.
Relax, Karina. I got this covered. I'm deadly with a sewing machine.
If you're going to be sewing, can you make me a red suit for my holiday outfit?
I can produce something monstrously red in no time at all. Just you wait.
So what? Place the vending sewing machine and get some holiday suits. Alright, so it's very funny how they got everything kind of going on here, especially with the whole, like, every item has its own saying within the story. The items in question are kind of random, but at least they try to explain it within the story's context of why they're there. Oh, God. You gotta hate when you're trying to talk to something and then you're yawning, right? Finally got the sewing machine, so let's see what he looks like here. So this is what he does. So this is the ugly sweater. And what's funny about it is that the ugly sweater in question is the one he actually wore from last year. Yeah, so that's the same costume getup. So that's quite interesting as far as the designs go. So that's very cheeky, very clever, very cheeky of them. But, you know, them reusing certain assets, which is always good. But, yeah, I mean, I think as far as festive holidays are concerned, this update with the Addams certainly feels a lot more normal festive, if that makes sense. Like, something you would expect to see in, say, something like Snoopy's Town Tales, or something of the sorts. But yeah, I'm gonna bear you the horrorness of, like, shutting some things off, but I think this one I've decided to let you see. And again, I don't do all these, mind you. I'm only doing a few of these because I'm not gonna suffer through another long wait of the, you know, the extension of the filler ideas. That was just disgusting. And mind you, during that time in October, November, and I think maybe August, I was starting to cut things back, so I actually filmed everything, but I decided to say, no, even I can't suffer through this. You saw me, I was trying my best to stay through this positively, but even I started to get sick of stuff like this. It's just ridiculous, but oh well, it's something or another. But yeah, we got that going on here. Right, so I really don't know, like, the context of these. I always try to make it seem like I'm filming this within the time frame of when this is happening in gameplay-wise. But really, the commentary is, like, a few years, like, whatever you see this was released on probably is what you're seeing through. So, you never know if I'm just playing a role to say, oh yes, I'm the holiday stuff, like what I would have done, or if I'm just making stuff up for the fact of just because, which is probably the latter, but again, I don't want to exclude some things. I tried my best, man, to try to keep this consistent. There's a reason why I've changed things in the future, but that's neither here or there. But yeah, this is gonna be it for when it comes to 2020. As far as the, I mean, you know, alright, I'm gonna save my piece when we get to the last part of this update, which is the next video. But for now, I will just simply say that it has been an interesting experience, especially talking to the guy in charge. But that's neither here or there. Anyways, oh god, that food's coming back to haunt me. Anyways, yeah, so I guess, yeah, I didn't even use any of my powers, or did I? I don't know. I don't know, if I did, I didn't record it, so that's whatever. Right, so we got that going on here. And now we've gone on to the 14th, and we got Grandma's costume, which is great. So now we can actually see Grandma. And what's funny about this is that we actually have her item in questions that she needs, so she can actually do the animation. I forgot to mention too, oh, it's just she drops us the actual Santa beard stuff, which it could have been useful for the last update, last quest, but whatever. And yeah, I moved her over here because, I don't know, made it seem more fitting than over where it was supposed to be. So yeah, Grandma is gonna go all the way over there. Where is she now? Oh, she's making her way. Okay, good. I was about to be worried. I thought I had to follow. I mean, I guess I'm gonna follow you regardless because I want to make sure you're getting to your destination. I think even the game programmers decided to realize that this is kind of getting dumb and decided to go, yeah, you know what, and then just decided to just zip them through magically. Now, something I've noticed is that for some reason, and I don't know why, but my family decides to love going through the side door and not in the front. Also, you can see what they're kind of doing here. Like, you know, it's a little bit weird framing it, but then, like, you put this on the hat, and then all of a sudden, the textures are weird. And it's supposed to make it look like she's making the skeleton inanimate when she puts the Santa hat on, like magic. And it's like, oh, he's alive, he's skating, and then, boop. Now he's dead, frozen, in whatever it's supposed to be. They try their best, right? Like, they certainly try their best to fit it with the item in question so it doesn't look too jarring. Like, the animations, they usually put on top of one another. But you can obviously tell for that particular one that what they were doing there is putting an art animation on top of the asset in question. But that's either here or there. I just really like saying that a lot, don't I? That's when you can tell when someone doesn't have anything much to say. That could also be the fact of being blamed somebody for waking up recently. Well, I mean, not as recently. I mean, I've always been the weird knack. I think everybody's basically like this when, you know, it's like you stay up and you're like, yeah, whatever, I can do this. And then later on, you just go to sleep. You don't recall sometimes when you're sleeping. Like, you do maybe recall dreams, but you don't really recall, if that makes sense. And then you wake up and you're like, ah. And you just want to stay sleeping more, even though you're like, oh, you got enough sleep. And you're like, no, more. You know, need more minutes. Oh my god. The one thing I despise when it comes to the weather around down here in the cemetery is, or the cat, I mean, what do I call this? Tombs? I guess, underground. And I say it, make it look like a cemetery, like I'm living down, like the Crypt Keeper, but I'm not. It's actually a home within the premises of, like, if you ever go to what a cemetery is, you know that there's actually a building beside it, right? So that's what I talk about when I say that. It's just like, where else am I gonna get the stankiest memes to reuse? Because that's just my lore, right? The lore now, that's the canon nowadays. Or that's what the one making it, but regardless. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just there's so much. Actually, I just need to do one more there, and I could technically get it if I was not stupid enough to just merge the bombs. You know that, right? I could just merge the bombs and then be done with it. But no, stupid me, not gonna do that. Right, well, again, you think my dumb self would learn from this, but he doesn't, unfortunately. And the question is, oh god, this is painful. See, you could tell that I was still new to this whole match 3 thing, because, quite honest, oh my god, really? You gotta use power-ups for this one? Are you serious? Oh, you're serious. Wow, okay. Alright then. You do you, man. But still, that's just ridiculous. Right. Yay, congratulations. We got ourselves a broken skull. Totally worth it. And we're gonna do it again, right? Because, again, I hate myself and I hate you. Yeah, so we had to do a weird jump cut there, but don't worry. I mean, we're gonna get close to finishing this anyway, so I think this will be the last puzzle we got here, and then we'll end it for now. So yeah, like this is when I started to kind of cut back with the puzzles, but I was like, well, still kind of show it off, but then eventually I'm just like, nah, you're not gonna see, you don't need to see it. And yeah, that still stays true to this day, because I think at this point, I think even the developers are like, you know what, this was a fun idea, but even we got tired of this stuff. It was overplayed. Let's have a match. You got match 3 in my town builder game, or my town mansion builder. What do you even call this? A dress-up game? I mean, it's technically supposed to be like a town builder, but it's not really a town builder. Instead of like placing like buildings and stuff down, instead you're like building a mansion, like decorating a house. Like, what do you call that? House simulator? House builder? Mansion builder? I don't know. They call it a simulation, though. So, is it a simulation? Yeah, a simulation. So that's probably why I was thinking of simulation, because I had that in the mind. I was just like, technically it's correct. It is a simulation mansion of sorts, but God forbid, I don't know. My mind sometimes they don't work so. It doesn't work so good. It thinks the weirdest of things, but that's okay. You like what I do, stupid stuff. And there's a chance for 5 I'm already seeing right there, but God help me. My old self didn't see that, because again, it's weird when you're actually playing this game where you're looking at... Oh, and the game tells me this, by the way. So that's at least good the game tells me something. But before, you know, I was like, man, that doesn't work. Oh, and I got no more moves. Oh, poor boo me. Alright, suffer. Can I get this in within 5 turns? Me thinks no. I don't know. Oh, actually, maybe I will. Maybe I'm just thinking about it. Yeah. Oh, so far so good. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Look at that. I did it. Perfect. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Awesome. And actually, I just realized why I did this, by the way. It was for this. Yeah, I just realized it was because I was completing a mission, so that's why I was doing the puzzles, because I was required of me to do that. Otherwise, I wouldn't care. Now it makes sense. Now I'm recalling back what happened there. But I digress. Anyways, that's the end of part 1 of this festive holiday season festivities with this weird normal, abnormal style with the Addams. And I'm quite intrigued to see where this leads off and how it's going to end. You know, it's interesting how they started off, but now I'm kind of curious on how they're going to end this. And quite honestly, I'm intrigued for the most part. But I digress. I will be leaving you with the thoughts of sugar plums dancing in your heads as I leave you to it. I've been Grim, and I'll be seeing you next time for more of the Addams Family Mystery Mansion Holiday Special 2020. Until then, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, New Year's, and whatever, because by the time this comes out, it's probably not going to be then. I mean, technically it's not, but, you know, just pretend, okay? We're doing festives right now.